You need a big social media following to get cast. If you don't have 10,000 followers, nobody's even going to look at you. Really? And we believe that? All right, let's talk about this. Let me tell you about my social media presence. I've got about 600 Instagram followers, 27 YouTube subscribers, a Facebook page with under 200 followers. You know how many times my follower count has come up when I book SAG work? Zero. Not once. Not in an audition, not in a callback, not when I sign the contract. Now, have some low budget indie productions asked for my socials? Sure, a few. But anything real, anything union? Never. It has literally never been a factor. So where is this myth coming from? Well, here's what's actually happening. Maya Hawke, you know her from Stranger Things, recently revealed that some producers hand directors a sheet with a collective follower count the cast needs to hit to get the movie funded. And look, I believe her. I mean, that's probably real at the studio financing level. But here's what blows my mind. Those follower counts are being calculated for actors who haven't even been cast yet. The financing happens before the casting decisions are final, so investors are counting followers for people who may or may not even end up in the movie. And it gets worse. Now, Addison Rae has 88 million TikTok followers. 88 million. And her movie Thanksgiving made 46 million at the box office. You can do the math. That's about 50 cents a follower. And if you've been following closely, tickets are a lot more expensive than that. But most of those ticket buyers probably weren't even her followers anyway. I mean, research consistently shows that followers don't migrate from social platforms to traditional media. A follower is a button tap. It's free. It's low effort. It's instant. Getting someone to actually buy a ticket or stream a movie and spend 90 minutes to 2 hours, well, that's a completely different ask. So the investors counting the followers, well, they're counting something that doesn't even predict ticket sales. It's like a double whammy of doesn't matter. But here's the real proof this myth is garbage. Let me give you a list of actors with zero social media presence. Cillian Murphy. He just won the Oscar for Oppenheimer. No Instagram. Daniel Day-Lewis, 3 Academy Awards, no social media. Keanu Reeves, you've heard of him, runs the entire John Wick franchise, no official accounts. Jennifer Lawrence, Kristen Bale, Ryan Gosling, Elizabeth Olsen. Elizabeth Olsen deleted her accounts and her career exploded with Marvel and HBO. Mikey Madison just got an Oscar nomination for Anora, no social media. And look, if followers were required, these people wouldn't have careers. But they do. Case closed. Now let's be clear about how this actually works. Casting directors don't make the final casting decisions. Directors and producers do. CDs are the bridge between you and production. They wade through thousands of submissions to find the handful of actors who get seen by the decision makers. They're looking for talent to champion, and they want you to be the right fit. They succeed when you succeed. Think of them as your first yes. You need their yes before you can ever get to the director's yes. So what did the people who have to say yes to you first think about followers? Well, the CD for Severance said follower counts are generally not important to her. The CD for Wicked said when she's holding auditions, she never considers socials. She looks at training and credits. A commercial CD I read about said she'd rather watch your sketch reel and doesn't care if you have 4 followers or 4,000. Your first yes doesn't care about your numbers. They care about your work. So it does matter. Well, do you look right for the part? That gets you the audition. Did you nail the audition? Even if it wasn't exactly what they had in mind. Did you show them something? Well, that gets you the callback. And do you have a reputation for reliability? Now this one's tough when you're starting out. It's a chicken and egg problem. With no track record, your look and your talent are all they have to go on. Hiring you is a risk. You're hoping they'll take it. But once you book that first job, how you show up matters more than how many people follow you. And here's something nobody says out loud. Constantly asking people to follow your page, check out your socials, it comes across as desperate, not professional. I'm not saying don't have social media. I'm saying don't let chasing followers become your identity. That energy is better spent somewhere else. So what should you focus on instead? Well, Tom Hanks said it best. Show up on time and have an idea. Focus on your craft. Know the character. Have an idea of who they are and why they behave the way they do. And then don't be married to that idea. Be able to take direction, pivot to something you hadn't considered mid-performance. Reliability, preparation, flexibility. That's what will get you invited back, not how many followers you have. So can a big social media following help in certain situations? Well, sure, maybe, I guess, at certain levels of the business. But is it required to get cast, to build a career, to be a working actor? No, it's not. Oscar winners are proving that every year. Look, stop counting followers. Start showing up ready to work.